Respective presenters, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, the subject of my presentation is renewable energy and sustainability in the European Union. Renewable energy refers to the energy produced from sources that are replenished naturally and can be used repeatedly without depletion. Renewable energy sources include wind power, solar power, hydropower, tidal power, geothermal energy, ambient heat, biofuels, and the renewable part of waste. The rise in greenhouse gas emissions, global climate change, fluctuations in energy prices, and concerns over energy security have driven the promotion and adoption of renewable energy worldwide. The use of renewable energy has many potential benefits. A reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, the security of energy supplies, the diversification of energy supplies, a reduced dependency on fossil fuel markets, stimulation of employment through the creation of jobs in environmental and renewable energy sectors. Despite the upward trend in renewable energy consumption, its usage remains limited due to the high cost and technological barriers in many countries. In contrast, fossil fuels continue to dominate energy production due to their lower cost and ease of use. Fossil fuel accounts for over 81% of total energy production in 2019. The share of renewable energies in gross final energy consumption in the EU reached 21.8% in 2001, whereby it more than doubled between 2004 and 2021. In the EU, the share of renewable energy in gross final energy consumption was 9.6% in the year 2004. It increased to 14.4% in 2010 and reached its peak level of 22% in 2020 and decreased to 21.8% in 2021. The decrease in the 2021 is attributed to the lifting of the restrictions linked to the COVID-19 pandemic. The European Commission proposed the first EU-wide energy strategy in 2008 and established the 2020 objective to be accomplished by the year 2020. This objective includes a 20% increase in energy efficiency, a 20% rise in the use of renewable energy sources in the energy mix, and 20% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions compared to 1990 levels. After meeting its 2020 climate and energy objectives, the EU has now set a target of achieving a 55% net reduction in emissions by the year 2030, which considers carbon removals from forestry activities. The 2030 emissions reduction target lays the foundation for the EU to achieve climate neutrality by 2050, ultimately making it the first climate neutral continent in the world. The EU's renewable energy transition has been hastened by the Russian invasion of Ukraine. In response, the Commission released the REPower EU plan on 18 May 2022, which aims to reduce the EU's reliance on Russian fossil fuels before 2030 by accelerating the transition to clean energy. The plan consists of three pillars: energy efficiency, clean energy production, and energy supply diversification. As part of the EU's efforts to increase renewable energy usage in various sectors such as power generation, industry, buildings, and transport, the Commission proposed to raise the target in the directive to 45% by 2030. The 2030 target of a 55% reduction in net greenhouse gas emissions can be reached if additional efforts are made and new policies are adopted and implemented. In order to reach the ambitious target of 55% reduction in net greenhouse gas emissions by 2030, new policies and additional efforts will be necessary. A carbon pricing mechanism, such as a carbon tax or cap and trade system, investing in renewable energy sources such as wind and solar power, increasing energy efficiency standards for buildings and appliances, and promoting the adoption of electric vehicles. Similarly, to promote the use of renewable energy sources, many policies and measures are proposed: feed-in tariffs, renewable portfolio standards, tax incentives, net metering, production tax credits, renewable energy mandates, renewable obligation schemes, and green certificates. Thank you very much for your kind listening.